come with you with a very important announcement to make on this Pokemon Battle theme team. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to post Pokemon Battles because I don't have a DS at the moment. However, I shall have a DS soon. But before I move on, I want to make a quick announcement here for just a moment. I'm very disappointed with you. None of you sent in those video responses. And none of you sent in those video backgrounds. So now I'm forced to have this background. Ugh. Anyway, there's a special reason for this very awkward background. For there's a theme team. That's right, a Valentine's theme team. So, stop thinking I'm gay. But before we move on, let's get rid of this background, please. Take it off, thank you. Yes, this is a very old Pokemon battle. Very old. And I decided to remake it for your viewing pleasure. And until I get my DS again, unfortunately I don't have it at the moment. But anyway, let's roll that tape, please. Roll tape. Damn it, I said roll the tape! Thank you.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Pokemon Wi-Fi video. Today I decided to re-upload my Valentine's theme team because a special Pokemon featured in this video is Luvidisc, and we all know that Pokemon Black and White has an evolution for Luvidisc. So I decided to upload it before Luvidisc got an evolution because it's considered an FE. Anyway, I lead off with my Valentine's theme team because it's all based on Valentine's and it's gay and everything, and it's got double battles and everything. So it's a perfect match for Valentine's. Anyway, I lead off with my Roserade and I go with Giga Drain. I pull off a critical hit on the Groudon, and then of course he goes with Outrage to take out my Nidoking, my Nidoking, but does half damage, and I set up Toxic Spikes to get things going. Of course, he now sends out his Mighty Mewtwo and gets poisoned. And then I have my Roses for You, which is my Roserade, and I'm thinking, okay, I'll just use Giga Drain to get some stab because I don't have the more powerful Grass move, which I should have, but I didn't at the time. Anyway, he goes with his attack on my Nidoking and completely trashes both my Pokemon, Mewtwo taking out my Nidoking and Rayquaza taking out my Roserade. But he's now confused because his Outrage does that to him, his secondary effect. Anyway, I sent out my Gay Cupid, and if you notice, I got the Pokeball seals with lovely hearts and flower pattern thingies. So to match up with the whole gay Valentine's theme team. And as I mentioned, this is Valentine's theme, so I decided to double battle in this video. And my Cupid, of course, is my Togekiss, and my Nidoking is Nidoking. Now, I go with Earthquake because I'm figuring I want the stab on Mewtwo. I need to take out that Mewtwo quick. Of course, I know it wasn't going to affect my I knew it wasn't going to affect Rayquaza, but I wanted that stab to take out Mewtwo. And of course, he goes with a Noobish Fly move. But I decided to go with Nasty Plot to build up more special attack power and hopefully screw his team since they're so powerful. But then I send out my lovely Luvidisc. He has the most horrible, incredibly vulgar name ever. The most epically worst name in the entire, I don't know, dictionary. So yeah, I'm not going to mention its name. But anyway, he's hurt himself in confusion, going back down, so his fly fails. I go with another Nasty Plot, so he's kind of getting screwed over, and he sets out his Giratina, and it's also poisoned thanks to Toxic Spikes I set up earlier. So now my Cupid has two Nasty Plots, making it a very deadly Cupid indeed. And I have my Luvidisc, and he goes with Extreme Speed, trying to take out my gay Pokemon, which it's basically crap, but I use Psych Up, and it copies all the stats that Nasty Plot gave on. I'm sorry, Psych Up copies the Nasty Plots that I gained on Togekiss onto Luvidisc, which is pretty awesome. But he used a Slash, which almost nearly took out my Luvidisc. I don't know why he had Slash, which is pathetically stupid, but he had it. Anyway, now he's in a terrible situation, so I'm going to go ahead and use Follow Me because I'm figuring he's going to use Extreme Speed on my Luvidisc, but fails because Extreme Speed now follows Togekiss thanks to Follow Me. And he dies because I used Air Slash, and he uses Slash on my Togekiss, but that was because of Follow Me. And now that he has Giratina, he's pretty much getting screwed over, but he sends out his Kyogre, and he figures that he's pretty much going to get screwed over if he doesn't take out one of my Pokemon. And since they both have Nasty Plot on them now, that's very bad for him. But thanks to Rain in the field, thanks to Kyogre's Rain ability, Ludisk's speed is now doubled, but he figures that my Togekiss is probably more of a threat since it's not a water type and can deal more damage to Kyogre. And so he took out my Togekiss, and I'm pretty much thinking I'm gonna get screwed over. So he sends out his Scyther. Surprisingly, it's not an Uber this time. But then I'm thinking, man, what should I use? What should I use? I have my Sexy Cow, and I have my Ludisk. What should I use on him? I'm kind of like, flailing around, thinking what moves I should use, thinking, going back and forth. If I use this move on him, might not take him out. This move on him, might not take him out. But then I'm thinking, well, okay, you know what? I have to use Ice Beam on Scyther because Scyther is going to be fast, and I need to take that thing out in one hit. And then I decided to go with a Stab Body Slam. I know, bad idea having a Body Slam on, but yeah, that's my Sexy Cow's move set, so it died. And I'm thinking, man, I have to rely on Stab. Hopefully Surf is enough to take it out. I got 2 Nasty Plots plus Rain. I'm like, come on, take it out, come on. And I'm like, oh, yes, it won the match epically. It won and defeated Kyogre and Uber, and NFE Ludisk defeated Kyogre, and I'm like, wow, it's like love triumphed at the end. This was the first Valentine's theme Pokemon Wi-Fi battle on YouTube, and expect Pokemon Black and White videos coming soon. Speaking of Pokemon Black and White, Ludisk now gets an evolution, and Ludisk is considered NFE in the old games. Anyway, comment rate, guys, see ya.
So the floppy Magikarp wants to know, what is your favorite Pokemon?